Yesterday, we had a brief discussion about Peter King came out, Troy Renck from the Denver Post, the lead beat writer for the Denver Broncos, and one of the great writers in America, is with us, sponsored by Papa John's. And yesterday, we commented on Peter King had the Broncos rated 9th in his overall rankings going into the season. He had the Baltimore Ravens number 1. He had the Kansas City Chiefs number 4. Your response to what Peter King's saying, and I would just add that Peter King has always kind of been a guy that tries to go outside the box, really, and pick somebody that other people are.
I think he was trying to be a little provocative there.
Yeah, that's Peter, but he's well respected and should be. Where would you place the Broncos? Do you think the Kansas City Chiefs are the front runners going into the season?
Absolutely not. I mean, and I respect Peter. He's way more well-connected than I am in the NFL, but that smacked of Cleveland Indians on the cover of, 86 when they were going to win the World Series? I mean, the Ravens? I'd take the Seahawks, Patriots, Packers, Cowboys before I took the Ravens as the top team overall. But even in the AFC, about the Chiefs, how is their offense going to score? Because they got Jeremy Maclin? Who else are they going to throw the ball to? And I like Maclin. He's a good player, but they're going to double him. They don't have anyone else.
Well, how about who's throwing him the ball, Troy? I mean, that's a problem, too.
Well, right. Alex Smith is captain checkdown. He never turns it over, so he has 45 attempts for 142 yards. That's who he is. And who are the one guy that's their difference maker? And Denver caught a break because Jamal Charles was not 100% in either game they played, and he got hurt in the home. When he was in Denver, he left like the second series, and he wasn't himself in that last game at Kansas City when it was about 50 below zero. But Kansas City offensively has got to prove it to me. I like their draft. They did some things. Their cornerback, the kid they got from Washington, he's had some off-field issues, but he's going to help. They did some things I like, but offensively, they didn't have a receiver catch a touchdown pass last season. Kelsey, the tight end's a good player, but who else? So you get Maclin, and you say, well, now we're good. Well, they're just going to double him. I mean, it's not like they have to have one more threat emerge. I don't see how offensively they're going to be how they're going to lead the AFC and be the supreme team in the AFC West. Now, does that mean they won't beat Denver in Kansas City? I mean, that certainly could happen. I mean, we've seen great Denver teams lose in Kansas City, but in terms of the division, I would take San Diego's chances over Kansas City beating Denver simply for the fact that Phillip Rivers is a really good player, and whoever has the best quarterback typically wins.
I agree with you that San Diego is a bigger threat to Denver than Kansas City is, but I might suggest that over the last 7 or 8 games of the season, you might compare Alex Smith's numbers to Peyton Manning's numbers and see how big a difference there really was between the two of them.